Hello, my name is Cassandre Thomas, and today I'm going to present you my project design and entrepreneur for the CIE152. So in this project, I'm first going to talk about the entrepreneur I choose, then the key skills and attributes to his success, the challenges he faced, and what's his discovery skills. I will then explain what is my project with my future vision and mission, what are my hard and soft skills, what are the attributes for the future work, and also what is the commitment and resources involved in this project. So the entrepreneur I chose is Daniel Zimani. So Daniel Zimani is the creator, founder of Ozora Festival, which is the biggest psychedelic gathering in Europe since more than 20 years. So this guy was basically a farmer shepherd, and of course he was a big visionary because he just had a land, and with this land he realized that he could do something bigger than just farming. So what's his key skills and attributes? So of course he's really visionary and thinking and creativity by transforming his farmland into a global cultural hub of psychedelic culture. Also, he has been collaborating a lot with the Solips Festival, and by having this big respect of nature and the sense of heritage, he has been able to gather people that have been now loyal to this community since more than 20 years. So the challenges he faced is obviously the cultural scepticism, because after the fall of communism in Hungary in 1989, the country faced a significant cultural and political restriction that shaped the environment Daniel Zimani encountered with creating Ozora Festival. So the post-communism era was marked by limited cultural freedom and a big conservative society that's still adjusting to rapid political changes. So expression outside traditional norms were often met with skepticism or resistance, especially in rural areas like Ozora, where the festival happened. And a lot of economic instability that complicated efforts to launch a large-scale and unconventional events. But he overcame this by combining respect for Hungarian tradition with a visionary and community-focused approach. So for that, his discovery skills were, of course, observing and questioning. So by going against the post-communism norms, he transformed his farmland into a cultural hub, blending Hungaria's tradition and global psychedelic trance influences to create this big festival and celebrating freedom. By networking, which is one of the most important thing when you create a festival, is like networking with the good people who has the same vision and values than you. By networking with the Solips organizer, he could find a good way to create a festival that gather people. And of course, experimenting. So basically, your first event will never be as good as the second one and the third, and etc., and so on and so on, because this is by experimenting that you realize what are your mistakes, and this is by creating mistakes that you can adjust to make it better. So just to show you, this is Ozora in 2024, which is look like a little doof, I would say, and this is Ozora in 2024. So now it's gathered 50,000 people in 20 years. It's just the most beautiful thing you can see. So what is my project? What is my vision? I love Psytrance Festival, and I'm also part of the LGBT community because this is really something that resonates with myself. And what I realize is that when I go to Psytrance Festival, I don't see much of LGBT people. And when I go in a LGBT party, I'm not really a big fan of the music playing. So I really wanted, my vision is to create basically a Psytrance festival that gather inclusivity for any kind of gender identity and sexual orientation. And my mission is to build a vibrant, safe space that celebrates diversity, equality, and community for everyone. So my key objective will be, of course, have an equal representation in lineup. So I would have as much men than women than trans people, non-binary, queer, or whatever. I just want to have a lineup that represents the community, not having just a like 80% of male behind the deck, which is what happened in most of the festival at the moment. Then I want to have a safe and welcoming environment for everyone, so everyone to feel included for any kind of place they are. I'm gonna create an inclusive programming, of course, by celebrating diverse identities and culture, by creating workshop about consent, but also workshop that are more light and that are workshop that we can find in any kind of festival. Actually, like for example, yoga workshop, sound healing, connecting with your inner self, whatever, like any kind of workshop, but also the workshop that are more inclusive. And I will, of course, collaborate with people that resonate with my vision and my values. And this is also, I will talk. I will talk about it in my soft skills. So my hard skills, I have technical knowledge, of course, because thanks to SAE, I know how to do stage setup, sound system, even lighting a little bit. I'm also a DJ music producer, so I will be able to bring those qualification, I would say, those skills into the festival. I know also how to use Adobe Pro, which will help me for doing the flyers, communication, and all this marketing thing. And about my soft skills, I reckon my most prominent soft skills will be my leadership and my vision, because I exactly know what I want. And I also, thanks to my previous study that I did in France, which is my master degree in marketing and business, I really know where to go, how to target people. And I also have a huge network of people that I know around, because I'm part of two collective, which is one which is Eclectic Collective, which is a Psytrance collective that organize party already, and the other one is the Femme Cartel Collective, which is a feminism collective that have female DJs and organizing parties. So thanks to those two collective, I will be able to network and collaborate with them in order to get the best for my vision and my festival. The level of commitment, time, and resources is, of course, high level of commitment when you organize a festival. From the pre-production, the in live event, and the post-production. I will have to do like weekly planning, team meeting, on-site coordination, and of course, I will have to have a lot of resources like equipment, safety measure, also about the logistic and how to I will fund what the funding I will have to produce this festival, like what the budget, what the money, how I'm gonna get all the money. And also the most important for me is having a reliable team. These are the references I use that you will find in my documents. And thank you for listening to me today. I'm really looking forward to show you the prototype for the project 2 of this event. And thank you for listening to me today.